Lucky Orimisa for his support for the health sector of Ondo, especially the primary healthcare system. And you are aware, now we will talk about this. The recruitment of staff and other things are going to be concluded soon. I will leave Commissioner to give further information on things about the state, but let all of us clap for Mr. Governor. If you do not approve of this training, you won't be here. If Commissioner did not approve of this training, you will not be here. Did you enjoy the training?
Yes, sir.
Did you get anything from the training?
Yes, sir.
Do you need more of this training again?
Yes.
How many do you need?
As many as possible.
So Commissioner has heard you. So he has heard you loud. Say it again so that he will hear you.
As many as possible.
Okay. So I will pass information. Even though he's here, I will still pass information to him that you need to train as many as possible. On this note, I want to welcome all of you to this training, and I wish all of us a fulfilled training outcome. God bless you all.
On our agenda is the commissioner's address. So let's welcome the commissioner, the honorable commissioner for okay, his address and declaration of this training open.
Thank you. You may be seated. Thank you. The Permanent Secretary of the State Primary Healthcare Development Agency, my brother, Dr. Francis Adegoke Agobianu, all the directors here, the facilitators they are present, and let me welcome all the participants in this training program. Of course, let me appreciate the Babombe for inviting me to come and hear this open and for organizing this training. This is very, very important. This type of training is very important. If we must attain the universal health coverage, this kind of training must be a continuous one. Because meeting the universal health coverage is dependent on the primary health. That's just the truth. With the primary health, the community, because 75 to 80% of the population that seek care, they are in the communities, they are in the rural area, and the first place of call to access service is the primary health, which you represent. So It is very important for this kind of training for us to have it from time to time. Let me inform you that there's this training in a, let's say, a small scale. This is okay, moderate scale, but the very, very large scale of it will still be coming. And very soon too, because the impact program or the project, is going to organize a bigger one, very big one, because it's already there. I think Dr. Kombe is there. To all the facilities, the 600 and I will still 4, 604 plus 1. We don't know that well. 604 plus. See, it is coming up, and I'm sure Ondo State will be very great when we start implementing the data program. Aside from the trainings, there's the revitalization program for all, at least to start with, all the primary health care in the 203 ward, the Basic Health Care Provision Fund accredited. That means the facility will be renovated, renovated to a standard. I think we'll go to level 2 now.
Yes.
To be renovated to level 2, where we'll have staff quarters. We'll have staff quarters there. So you will have 24 hours light. You will have water supplies 24 hours. And all the facilities that have no fence before will be fenced for security. And of course, the basic equipment will be provided. So you can see what is coming to the primary health care in Ondo State. And we will not even stop at that point. After that, another round of 203 will be upgraded to that level again. Maybe the one in this level will go to level 3. So it's a program that is coming up, and I'm sure at the end of the day, all our facilities, people will be proud to say that I want to go to that facility to access care. Because as it is today, some of our facilities, we don't deceive ourselves, some of our facilities are not up to standard that you as a person that will say you want to go there and access service. But we thank God that this one is coming up, and we pray that God will allow us to be partakers in all these programs. The other thing is that the DS said it, that we are recruiting staff. All killers are recruiting. If you don't have enough staff, there's nothing. And in some of our facilities, we have one person that is running up and down, honestly speaking, it's not. That's not the standard we put for ourselves. That's why we must praise and appreciate Mr. Government for approving this. And in no time, I'm sure in no time, within days, Dr. Kombe, I'm sure letters will be given to the first set of people that were picked up. this training program is very important. And the most important thing is, yes, you have to be training. The most important thing is to apply it when you go back. Is to apply your knowledge. This is very, very important. Otherwise, the training will have been a waste. So applying it is the most important thing. So I enjoy you. Stay. Yes, Dr. Akobe said it in one of the tests. Score 100% in the test.
Yes.
Phonetics or whatever.
Central.
Wonderful, because that is important too. Important. Nobody is immune to what we call negligence. If somebody is found wanting and is negligence in any issue, maybe management of the patient, the lawyers are all there. They are looking for who to fill for, to take you to court, and if you may be working for them for life. So this will have to be important. We have to be up to date with what we do. So I enjoy you to that when you attend the patient, look at what you have been taught yesterday and today. And it's important that you have to know what will get it. Then the other thing I want to advise is that I don't know if the lecture was given on that. The issue of transparency and accountability is very, very important. It is very important. You know, the world is ruled by laws and processes. We must follow the laid down rules. We must follow the law, because nobody will be immune to financial practices or whatever. If anybody is caught, the law will take it. So it's very important for us to know this too. Having said all of this, I think let me congratulate you. You are having the privilege, the opportunity of partaking in this lecture. You know, as yes, it's for you forever. You know, it's yes, Dr. Akobe is organizing the program. The knowledge is forever with you. Whether you still work with us here or go anywhere in Japan,
Yes.
but I think it's slowing down now. Japan, so it's with you. The knowledge is there. It's an opportunity. So I thank you very much for this training. And let me briefly just introduce something. The PS. Yes, let me just say this. There's this program that is coming up. I think in between 13th and 19th of October. It's called Project 10 million. The 10 million is that we want to screen 10 million Nigerians across all the 36 plus 1 states for hypertension and diabetes. You hear sudden death here and there. Somebody falling was not sick yesterday or no, is there today. And of course, what are the diseases that are implicated in this? Hypertension and diabetes. And these are common things too. These are supposed to be part of the common diseases that you attend to at the level of the community. So it seems to advise you to know your number. That is, check your BP regularly and control it. Know your number and control your BP. So we are going to be involved, all of us are going to be involved, because It will take place in all our centers. It will take place in all the communities at the same time in the country at the same time. So he seeks to for us to treat hypertension, screen and treat hypertension and diabetes. Those that have hypertension, maybe if you have the initial prescription for them, and we refer them to seek adequate care for them and diabetes too. And the other thing is that apart from screening and treatment, the other thing is that it will give us the opportunity of having a data bank for people in Nigeria having hypertension and diabetes, so that we'll be able to take care of them, we'll be able to plan, we'll be able to budget adequately for that. So these are the very important things. So very soon, the implementation committee for the state, for the local government, all of us, health workers, will have it. Because all of us. And the problem cannot go from there to where is do you know polluted? Because you have to pass through the sea. And not let to polluted. Who is from Nigeria? Who is from Nigeria? Who? Let's stand up, let's see now.
Abiya, you don't even know Molu. Do you know Molute? Eh?
I know
Where is Molute? Eh?
Have you been here before?
This person has not got to Molute. Say that thank you. Like I know you know Molute. So it's very important. That is one thing I said. Let me, since I have this opportunity, let me, tell us so that we'll prepare our mind. We'll still do some training on it. The training will not be anything. We are all the workers here. So, once again, let me congratulate all of you and welcome you to this training. And let me use this opportunity to declare the training program open, even though we are getting to be closed. Okay, not today. So I declare this training open to the glory of God and the benefit of all of us in Ondo State. Thank you.
Yesterday, during the lecture of our mommy, she will always say, if you are not taking everything from this lecture, take one thing. And personally now, I am taking one thing from the Honorable Commissioner: accountability and transparency. Please make sure you take something from this speech. Now it is time for our Dr. Omode to give the vote of thanks.
Thank you very much. The Honorable Commissioner, Dr. Banji Awolowo Ajaka, the lucky commissioner, because during his time you see a lot of things coming to the health sector. You know, the impact is on ground. During his time, he actually worked to ensure that Ondo State is listed in impact implementing state. Then now, we are talking about project 10 million. And you know, all those things, you do the work, you will be rewarded. There's no way you screen so many people that will not be paid for it. So the health workers across the 18 local government areas are also going to enjoy from this project 10 million. Revitalization is also coming up for PAC during this time. So we see a new PAC. Leadership award was also won during his time. So you can continue to count. You can continue to count. And it's just that we are still waiting for the commission of our NTD clinic. It's also during his time. So it's at the back of the agency. So they are almost completed remaining equipment for the place. So thank you so much for the good fortune that you have brought to the health sector of Ondo State. The permanent secretary, Dr. Francis Adigoke Akonbiemu, who is providing the leadership, effective leadership for the primary healthcare sector. And we are attesting to all the things that has happened during his tenure too. So we cannot continue, we cannot start counting the great things that Ondo State PAC has achieved under his watch. So we thank God for you and the entire PAC team. All our facilitators, Dr. Elikome is on his way to join because his lectures is in the afternoon today. So he's the consultant endocrinologist. So we have Dr. Oluwafemi, who is also a friend of the PAC in Ondo State. He has been doing a lot of things for us in the PAC. During the Agbomola program, he even produced a video training for the PAC. So she's a very good resource for us at the Ondo State Primary Care Development Agency. So thank you so much for honoring our invitation and for your continuous partnership with us. So God will continue to reward you and continue to bless you. Amen. So all the directors, the agency, so all of us are participants in this training because we are also learning a lot of clinical skills, and most people have forgotten so many things, having moved from clinics to the management and administrative area. So a lot of things we are learning since yesterday. So I know most of us are also taking a lot of things home. Our participants across the 18 local government areas. So just like the Honorable Commissioner has said, you are the privileged ones. Because since yesterday, I can't recollect the number of calls that I've been receiving from your colleagues and other this thing that they are kid out, they are this one, no, they should not leave them, or they need training, no. So you are the privileged ones. Ensure that the training you are being given is not for you. It is for primary health care system in Ondo State. So you are representing your local government. So you owe it a duty to cascade in training in your respective local government areas. Then the commissioner also mentioned there is another training. He personally said that this type of training is needed for primary health care system in Ondo State, and that is where he was trying to talk about accountability and transparency. So he's talking about health management and leadership training for all the OICs and the primary health care authority team in Ondo State. So he is very passionate about that and is ensuring that that training is included in the impact budget. So very soon, I won't be surprised, and don't be surprised, when you are called for that type of training, or your OIC has invited for the training. It is to ensure that you as health worker managing a facility also understand the principles of health management, which includes or cut across administrative, technical, then and policy and other areas of health system, including utilization of health data for decision making. So all those all will be packaged in the training. To all the secretariats, thank you for the your innovation, and I think you can see our tea table. So this is a unique innovation that the agency is also bringing to us, so we can also learn from this practice. So we have created this system for ourselves, and I believe all of us enjoy the tea break. Is that not? So thank you. Even as you go back tomorrow to your various local government areas to cascade the training. So I want to thank each and every one of us for our patience, for our cooperation and participation. Thank you. So,